Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Astroguide Mysore. Today, let us go into the subject of Venus in the fourth house. Let us understand how Venus uh, will give results when it is placed in the fourth house in a native's chart. We all know that fourth house means Sukhasthana, Matrusthana, Vahanasthana, and the place of residence. So there are many other characteristics of the fourth house, but let us first concentrate on these four. Sukha means enjoyment. Here, please do not get into the idea of happiness. Happiness is different. You can become happy in all the five levels, physical, emotional, psychological, spiritual, and intellectual. You can get happiness out of all these things. Like in the Upanishad, Anna, Prana, uh, Annam, Pranam, Manam, Vijnanam, and Anandam. So there are different levels of happiness. So let us not get involved into this happiness in the fourth house. People always think that if the fourth house is very well posited, they are happy throughout their life. So there is a lot of difference between materialistic luxury, enjoying materialistic luxury, enjoyment, lustful enjoyment, sensual enjoyment, and happiness. So let us have a very clear bifurcation as to what is happiness and what is enjoyment. So these people enjoy a lot in their life because if Venus is very well posited, it is the Karaka for Sukha. Sukha Karaka. Sukha means enjoying the comfort, having a very happy, luxurious life. Here, happy, luxurious, materialistic life. Okay. They are very close to their mother because it is Matru Karaka. Fourth house means Matrusthana. And Venus is a Karaka for females, and these people will be close to their mother, to their aunts, to their relatives, all elder females and younger females. They'll be very close to them in a respectful way. These people want a lot of respect in the family circle and they will never try to lose that at any cost. So they are good at it. So don't take the other way around that if I am telling that if they want sensual pleasure and lustful pleasure, that doesn't mean that you should go into any bad intentions. No, Venus is a very pure planet. Only when it is afflicted does the mind and the human being also get afflicted. But in this case, a pure Venus, an extremely beautiful position in the fourth house. Hence, since they are very close to their mother, they gain a lot of confidence from their mother. If there are many children in the family and one person has this yoga, and if it is a Malavya yoga, being in the fourth house, and also the Malavya yoga, that is Venus in the fourth house in its own sign, or in its exaltation position, or in its Mula Trikona, will give rise to Malavya yoga. That means it should be also a Kendra, that is the fourth house. Here I am only talking about the fourth house. Malavya yoga extends to all the four Kendras, 1, 4, 7, 10. But here, let us talk only about the fourth Kendra, that is the fourth house. So if it is a Malavya yoga, then they will have an exalted relationship with their mother. Very good relationship with their mother. And as they also take care of their mother. It's not that only they are doing it for something. No, they are not doing it for any, there is no ulterior motive here. It's a pure, heartfelt emotion towards mother. That big attachment will be there. So, as they are being nice to their mother, there will be a lot of gains from mother also. Matrumula Dhana Prapti Yoga is one Dhana Yoga which has been defined by many scholars and also by B.V. Raman in his 300 important combinations, the book in which 300 important combinations have been written. Anyway, this is not the direct combination like this, but still, Matrumula Dhanaprapti Yoga means getting property or good amount of you know uh, let us say ancestral property from the mother, maternal side, is also a lucky thing to happen to any child. So dhana prapti or vahana prapti, or you get anything else from through mother's money, is seen in this particular placement. Desire for materialistic happiness, big and beautiful house, ornamental, uh, you know, garden, luxury vehicles. They love all this. They love to show. They want to live. They want to live king size. So these people are, they spend for themselves anyway. They also do a little bit of charity, but still they spend a lot for all these things. They can't simply live like in some shabby corner. No, they want to live in a very nice, cozy, beautiful place. They are very sensitive, intuitive, artistic, and adaptable. So these are the most important qualities a human being can have. Being sensitive, very good in nature, and being the fourth house, it is also a house of Vidya, Vidyasthana. Jnana, Vidya are the fourth and the fifth houses. So that is, the fourth house is for qualification. These people do extraordinarily well in their studies. They are very intelligent, very skillful, very dexterous, very intelligent, artistic, and they know how to live in the society. They have a clear cut boundary defined: what is family life, what is their personal life, and what is social life, and they do not merge these two things. Only when Venus is, badly posited, both these things gets merged up. So, or else, they have a very clear cut definition. So, this is family life. This is my wife. This is my husband. These are my relatives. These are my parents. I don't want to unnecessarily mix up my official work or anything else with them. No. So they are very clear cut with their priorities. They are very cheerful, loving, and very happy-going personality. So that attracts many people towards them, particularly because they have a lot of energy, youth. So the young people, the young crowd gets attracted towards them. Whatever the age may be, even if these people are 80 years old, the youth in them, the strength in them will attract a lot of young people towards them. So he can be a very good teacher, a mentor, a yoga teacher, an artistic teacher, a teacher of music, a lot of things. So if well placed, the they have contentment in life. They are very content. But if it is badly posited, there is a discontentment. That is, I don't know whether the word discontentment is correct, but anyway, I've used it. So dissatisfaction and always cribbing and comparing. Somebody else has got more than me, somebody else has got the promotion better than me, I don't know why I am not getting this. All this cribbing will start if there is a badly placed Venus in the fourth house, like Venus Rahu, like Venus with a retro Saturn, Venus with a Mars, Venus with a retro Mercury. These are all bad combinations for Venus in the fourth house. But still, these people can do very well in many other subjects in life, many other areas of life, not subjects, areas of life. But with all that, the cribbing will be there because the dissatisfaction will have arisen because of other planetary affliction. They will love daughters. They will have very good respect to their daughters. They will give respect and they will have daughters also. So they love to have daughters. So that means they will not they will not have a disparity between a male child and a female child. They will give equal uh, you know weightage, respect to a female child, and these people will actually put in their heart and soul so that their children will come up in life. So you can understand this, but it's because the fourth is the 12th from the fifth. So they spend a lot of money on their children so that their children will progress in life. They have a very big friend circle. As I told you, they attract a lot of people towards them. They have a very big friend circle, but once again, they have a very clear cut thing that a family is different, and my friends and my circle should not put pressure over family. So they know this. Fourth house is the ninth from the eighth house. So if I count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have left one out. So that means 9 houses from the eighth house. That is the fourth house. So what is the ninth house? Ninth house is Bhagya. So any good planet sitting in the fourth house will enhance the properties of the eighth house. That is the desire, the fulfillment of desire. That's what is required. That is why, people with Shukra, they want the fulfillment of desire, and fulfillment of desire is the fourth house. Desire, the Ugamasthana, what we call as the place where it is born. The desire is born in the eighth house, and it is satisfied in the fourth house. That shows that whether it will be satisfied or not. You can also count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So from the 8th house, the 12th house is the 5th house. 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the 8th house and the 12th house and the 4th house are having very good strong properties. So the desire, the 12th house is relishment of the desire, and 4th house shows whether you can really do it. You have the cake, you can also eat it, and you can also relish it. You have your taste buds open, ready for that cake. So that's how it is. It's like if you are eating cake and it feels like bitter, soup, it's a nonsense thing. If you're eating cake, it should taste like cake. So, it's like what creation has given to you, it is meant to be like that. You should not change its properties and then see it. So these people love organic things. They love raw, organic, and things which are not unnecessarily modified and changed. They love nature. So they would want to have a good, garden in front of their house or around their house. They would want a palatial house with a lot of gardens around it. So, as I told, they gain a lot of respect in the society because of their literary works. They are good in languages, they are good in many things actually. So, charming character, and they talk well, they preach well, they teach well. What else is required? They love to enjoy sensual pleasure, all the five senses. They love to listen to good music, they love to be with good people, they love to taste good food, they love to smell good aromatic fragrances, all these things. So, all the five senses, they would want to relish it, they do not want to unnecessarily abuse it. Try to understand what is real relishment and what is abusing. So, if Venus is badly posited in the fourth house, these people will abuse their own senses. So, you can understand abusing sense is a very bad thing to happen. Getting indulged into bad character, cravings. So, if you are relishing, that means you are really taking in the ambrosia, that is the nectar of what actually this world is about. you know it's not, nothing is wrong if you are relishing this creation, but why modify it and change it? These people do not want to change anything like that. So one thing is bad in this particular placement. Now, anyway, I'm jumping on to the next subject, but let me finish this subject. Relishing. Why they relish this is because the fourth house is the fifth from the 12th. It's the Purva Punya Sthana of the house of relishment. So that is why. So the next subject is they dislike hard work. They want to be very smart. They are smart. No doubt they are smart. If Venus is very well posited in the fourth house, they can do fantastic job in their life wherever they are, whatever position they are, whether they are physically active or not. The brain works extremely sharp. But if it is badly posited, these people become lethargic and they do not want to work, but they want everything in life. So what can they do? They will cross limits and boundaries of ethical living. So not all. We have to check the Lagnadipati for that. Please don't jump into conclusions. So that is because the fourth is the seventh from the tenth. The tenth house is the karmasthana, and the fourth house is the seventh from the tenth, which actually is an opposition to the karmasthana. So karmasthana is telling that let me work, let me be a workaholic. If you do not work, you are not worth living this life. And the fourth house is telling that nothing doing. I need to enjoy it. My youth is going to, I'm going to get old very soon. I don't know when I'll get time to enjoy. Let me enjoy it. So if it is badly posited, this is the attitude what a person will get. And if it is well posited, the person will tell, I am doing my 10th house job very well. I am satisfied with what I am having. I am enjoying my life, and throughout life I'll enjoy. So this perspective will change when Venus is badly posited. Okay. So they are sort of religious people. They are sort of religious people, and they also do a lot of charity, but nowhere will their name come out in the public that they have done it. They will do it with a lot of secrecy. The other way around, if Rahu and Venus are posited in the fourth house, they will do it in public. They want the public to know that they are doing the charity. So one thing which I think I left out is the when I was discussing about the 10th house and the fourth house, that it becomes a natural badaka. Always opposite houses becomes natural badaka, but it becomes stronger when it is in the four corners. That is for the dual signs. So for Mithun Rashi, Sagittarius becomes the badaka. That is for Gemini, Sagittarius becomes a very strong badaka, and for Virgo, Pisces becomes a very strong badaka. So in these four positions, it becomes extremely tough. But fortunately, in Pisces, Venus exalts, but unfortunately, in Virgo, Venus debilitates. So we should understand all these things, in detail. But I think this is enough for today's class. I hope I have covered a enormous subject in this particular placement of Venus. Thank you very much.